Good morning, everyone. How are you? I'm doing okay. We're coming from you from Albany, KALB, and we've got KLUK, and that is Cincinnati, Ohio. We are going to. And I have got the lowdown of these aircraft. Um, I tried to look up ILSs, how to do up ILS approaches. There's nobody up there that's got it. Then I find this guy, Liberty Flight. Okay, he did a excellent video on this aircraft. To be honest with you, I probably wouldn't have bought this. He bought it. It's too expensive for this aircraft. Okay, first of all, for what we paid for it. Okay. Second of all, it it's not a bad aircraft like he said. Okay. I mean, you can get a look at it right there. It's not a bad looking aircraft. It isn't. Um, he went over everything like textures and all that and detail and it's not bad looking, he said. Not bad at all. Okay? But the dynamics of the aircraft, of what it can do and what it can't do, he says if you really want like a complex aircraft and fly like I want to fly, like when you program the cockpit and all that, you don't want this aircraft, okay? Because you're going to have trouble. Everything was brought up. The reverse thrust. These people owe us a update on this. And I hope they're going to do that. If they're not, they're copping out. But from what I see of the aircraft, I really do like it. But they need to change the flight dynamics of it. I mean, literally, probably gut the whole system and redo it all. Maybe that's might be happening right now. I don't know. But we're going to fly it today. And if we have any problems, we'll probably pick another aircraft later on down the line. Cincinnati, I don't know how far this journey's going to be, but anyway, from what I see this aircraft, I knew I wasn't going crazy. I'm not. I knew I knew there were, the way that the aircraft handled and the way it operated. You don't want to waste your money on it. You really don't. Okay, let's go back for a pushback here. Um, see if this guy's going to do it here. Did it not work? Let's try it again. There we go. He's going to hook up now. But, guys, don't rush on the aircraft. Don't rush on it because of the problems with this aircraft. We make mistakes. I did make a mistake, but you can buy, like he said, you can buy any aircraft you want to. You can do that. And it's definitely your choice. I bought it because I liked the way it looked, and I thought it was going to be a good system inside of the aircraft. But remember, when you buy this stuff, you want the aircraft to fly right, okay? So, what I'm saying, guys, is just I do your homework on it. Definitely. I would definitely do your homework on it, because if you're going to buy the aircraft, definitely try to do your homework on it. I would. Because you can learn a lot of stuff from it. I don't know. It's up to you. Um, do I feel bad I bought it? Maybe a little bit, but people complaining about it and all that, I'm sure there's going to be a gut system on it and just go through everything and make sure whoever designed it needs to put more work into it. I know that. Oh, shoot. I got another pushbacker coming out here. I don't understand that. What is he doing? Let's get out of here, buddy. Both of you. Okay. So, hopefully this message gets out. I'll send a message to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Maybe they can get the message out to them. They probably already know about it, to be honest. It's probably going around because of that other guy like me and whoever else. So, point blank, you definitely just want to get the aircraft right. And that's how I feel about the situation. Let's see if we can make this turn yellow. Okay, brakes are on. Right. There we go. I think we can make this. But anyway, everybody has a right to have a good aircraft when you purchase it. We're paying good money for these things. And, like I said, videos are monitored on YouTube all the time about stuff. So you can't say that when an updated system will come for this aircraft, but let's hope soon. I mean, I did purchase it, and I do want an aircraft that kind of works properly. And I just missed that guy. You definitely want that. So, let's see where we're going here. I'm going to back taxi down the runway, I think. Okay, we're programmed for Cincinnati, and we're going to try to make this work. I'm sure it will. Like I said, it doesn't take much to tick me off about an aircraft that's not working properly. And I knew it. I called it right off the bat. When I first started flying it and I learned more about it, like yesterday, the dynamics on the stall, that could be real life stuff right there. I don't know. So you got to look at it that way. Stuff happens in real life, and it could happen in this too. So the aerodynamics of the aircraft and the way it's shaped and all that might make it an unforgiving aircraft, So, I've talked to a lot of pilots in the past because I like asking, by fueling jets, I like to ask questions a lot. And they're willing to give you all the information you need. Like I'll ask them, what's your ceiling and what is the speed and all kind of stuff, you learn. But like I said, this aircraft, I think they jumped the gun on it. Like I say with some aircraft always, they over pushed it and didn't get everything accomplished that they needed to get accomplished on it. So definitely it needs some work. So anyway, that's enough of that because I'm not going to talk about it no more. And, I'm liable to put it to bed, somewhere down the line. But I want to see if I can conquer it and, give them much information as I can on my videos about it. One was learned yesterday about the stall. Don't know if that's accurate. Don't know what's going on. Might be accurate. Like I said, it might not. But definitely all the info you can put forward on a video and them learning about it definitely helps. Okay. Okay, we're setting the heading bug. We're uh we're set for 14000. You know, and the only thing that, to be honest with you, sure, it perturbs me about the flight, the way you can't control it when you get going. Sometimes it does crazy stuff, like you've seen it with me flying it so far. The first botch flight I had of it, it just started going crazy on the altitude and all that. But I wasn't monitoring the aircraft. I think the airspeed's got a lot to do with that. Um, but having a real decent aircraft, I should have been able to come back from my web pages and that thing should have been flying right. No questions asked. That's just the way it is. But like I said, and these guys that built this aircraft are probably, if they ever see my video, they'll probably laugh at me and say, "Can you believe this guy?" You know, they don't understand that. You spend real money for these things, for a hobby. This is a hobby of mine, passion of aviation and stuff like that. So I don't want nobody else to get ripped off about it. So if you get thinking about buying this aircraft, go ahead and buy it if you want to. But if you want to hold off for the real put together aircraft, let's do that. And if I buy this aircraft and I don't ever see an update coming down the line, I will be really pissed about it. And then I will get finding out. He gave me the name of the aircraft um, manufacturer, and I forgot it. But anyway, they know who they are out there, and I don't want to put their name on the putty list or anything like that. I want them to fix the aircraft. That's all there is to it. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Um, but hey, let's concentrate on it, okay? Anyway, okay, we're gonna try this flight to Cincinnati, and we're gonna rail these jet engines up, which I'm in reverse. Y'all see that, right? All right. So anyway, here we go. We're gonna just spool them up a little bit, and we do have the flaps down. Yes, we do. We're gonna spool them, spool them, spool them, and we're gonna cut it loose. Now, off brake, and back in the cockpit. Here we go. Off to Cincinnati. Let's see how she flies on this one. Remember that 119 speed. Don't get down below that. We're all over that. And they could work on the steering of the aircraft too. Would probably make it better. You know what I mean? Okay, flaps up. And tilt her back a little bit. I hope she don't get wild on me. All right, we're going to get a little close to the cockpit here. Not that way, but we are going to go forward. And then we're going to... And so much can happen a little bit of time here. So I try to keep my eyes on everything, like the speed right now, the altitude. And we're going to click the autopilot, which should level it off, I think. And then we're going to hit... oh my gosh, I'm losing my track here. Yeah, see, now see how she's acting right now? Hold on, let's take a look outside. No, she's level. But the way the cockpit looks, it really throws me off. I think I'm almost in a, not quite of a dive, but a downslope position, which we're still climbing, to be honest with you. So we're going to hit the VS, and we're going to head up. And guys, I hate to be rude, but I got to head to the little boy's room, so stand by. I'll be right back. All right, guys, back in here. Sorry about that, but nature calls. Okay. All right, let's see where we're at now here. Okay, here's a problem. We've done past 1,4,000. It's blinking, okay? This is another problem right here, right? We're at 19 or 18. 18 just coming through 19. That's a problem. Okay, that's number one. That makes me want to turn back and go back around because the aircraft's not operational right. Now, will it go back down? Let's check the speed, see where we're at on the speed. We're 450 something miles an hour, and I got a crack of a half of a throttle here on my joystick. Now that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. This causes the aircraft not to function right. I think that's another thing. Excuse me. That's another thing. So, let's let it see if it pans itself out after I drop the throttles on it. I'm gonna drop it and just monitor the throttles. Okay, here we go, all the way down in the nosedive. I didn't do a thing to it. I just and we're still going at the speed right now that we're that when I took the throttle down, I was climbing. Now it's climbing now. No, it's trying to pull back a little bit. Let's see if she's going back to her altitude. That's what I want to know. 14. Right there. Why did she overshoot? Let's see if she'll go back there after I give her some throttle. But I really don't need to give her throttle now because she's doing 457 miles an hour. Jesus. All right, let's see what she's doing out here. I ain't even got her on course yet, guys. Let's go down here and activate. Oh, God. It does tick me off in a way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to show my emotion on this. But like I said, it's money. It's money. It is money. And let's activate this bad boy. Accelerate. Accelerate. Execute. All right, here we go. Now let's go up to the flight board and hit the nav. Let's see what she does. Okay, she's taking the nav. We're at 10,000. We should be, look at this. My things are out. Let's take them in. Let's give it a little gas. Let's see what we got up on the panel here. Let's try to, okay, we do have the autopilot engaged. The altitude is set. Doing 343. Let's back off on the speed. Let's see here. Let's see if we can hit let's see if we can hit the VS button again and try it again. That's all I can say. VS up. Okay, we're going back up. Let's take a look outside. Seems like we're climbing normal now. Let's see what she does. See, she gets in a state of craziness, okay? That's the problem with this thing is she starts acting real strange. Like it's got a mind of its own, which it does if it's operated right. But this is just too much. Okay, going down to 209, I'm giving a little throttle now. That's too little for that. Another thing is the airspeed. You want to keep it around 250, and you can't keep it around 250. You don't need to be flying it. Because if she drops down to 119, you're going to go in a down spiral. So, I don't know. We're about on course here. We'll set our heading bug here once we get on course. We're still climbing, coming up to 1-2, going to 1-4. Let's see if she'll accept this one. It might be a crazy part. If you like, see how the throttles, how the speed is jumping up now. Now, if it jumps, if it levels off at 1-4,000 here, then the problem is in the throttle. It has something to do with a bad feed on that. Okay, that's got a number 3 coming up, and I don't know what that means, but I don't know how. Like I said, this guy said this too. I don't know how hard it is to make an aircraft. I don't know. It's possibly a lot of work. But some of these guys, all right, 1-4. Okay, looks like she's leveling off at 1-4. Let me check the altimeter. All right, here's the altimeter set. All right, so it seems if it goes over throttle, it will jump the altitude you got set for it. So you definitely do have to monitor it. I had to go to the little boy's room. And she's flying level now, 14. She's looking good. See, they don't have much work to do with this except probably go over the whole system in the cockpit. Get a good programmer in it, figure it out, and finish it. It's just, that's all it is. Why isn't stuff operating properly? Evidently, like I said, jump of the gun. Okay, let's bring up the map because it shows we're off course a little bit. I'm just curious if we got to turn back to the left here shortly. No, I think it might be the wind that's kicking us to the right a little bit. No, there goes. Are we turning any now? I think we are. Yeah. Okay, currently 562 miles from Cincinnati, Ohio. So we're definitely going to make this a double video here, possibly a 3-tier video because of time length on YouTube. And I don't want to, they got a lot of servers, but I don't want to punch them up. How do you want to say it? Like my little video is going to hurt them, but I want to try to follow the guidelines in which would do the right thing. Okay, I think the only thing we're going to do now is go up to, since it's a 500 and something, we're going to go up to 210. I think that's going to be our final today. Because it's only 500 and something, so go up to 210. Well, that thing, that's another thing they need to work on is the altitude thing. Like if you push it in the middle, it goes, I don't know if it does something. Hold on, let's check it out. Yeah, it does change it. So that's something that I can work on. I'm at 16 now. It just definitely changes though. Trying to get to 2-1. And I'll jump it. Watch it. Ooh, look, what'd I tell you? Back the other way. 2-4. Let's go back. Let's take our time. All right. 2-2. 2-1. Here we go. All right. We're scheduled 2-1-0 here. Let's do the VS and let's get up there. Let's see how she does on the climb. You know, to the analyst on the job on this aircraft, the programmers, I don't know. Like I said, you guys are smart, okay? You got this aircraft here. You got to go in there and fix the bugs and make sure everything works right. And I look at the Boeing plant or Bombardier or something like that, and these guys are working on the cockpit. And usually a lot of these instruments, the panels and all that, they're all figured out already. And so, you know, it, I don't know how hard it is. I know it's probably difficult because it's like I'd love to see a programmer do something. Just watch them, or at least because I would lose it with my brain. But I would like to watch them for like maybe 30 minutes and just see what they have to go through, And it's mind-boggling to me probably of seeing it. But anyway, the aircraft seems to be holding its own, and the problem that you have is make sure you don't overspeed when you're climbing, because if you overspeed, you're going to jump your altitude. That's the first thing. And then, even on the descent, try to maintain the right altitudes, like for approach, get down about 3 grand, kicking in that area when you're about like 15, maybe 20 miles out, or, 15 miles is basically when you need to get down in that area. Um, Still don't know about the ILS. I don't think an ILS can be programmed in here. Okay, and it says emergency lights are not armed. I don't know what that is. Let's see if I hit this button here, it changes everything. Nope, it doesn't. It cuts the lights on in the cockpit though. But I don't know. Go down here and take a look. This is a very, very difficult panel to read too. Like up in this area, trying to get to this stuff right here, like your nav for your frequencies and stuff. A lot of work. But I'm not the only one complaining, and that kind of makes me feel good because I thought I was going cuckoo. And to take your frustration out, you know, along with other people, it's good. It just proves to hopefully get the job done. I don't know. And look at our speed, 192. We're about to level off here. I don't think we have to fight the speed. It will pick back up. I'm at a half a throttle right now. So, and the determination of how the air is outside, is it thin? Is it what? I don't know. So we'll see an incline going up on the speed now as we're leveled off. Let's hit the altimeter. We just brought the nose up a little bit to climb more. And we are at 186. Eventually she'll climb up to 200 and something. But I will monitor it while I get away from this video right now. And when I get about 80 miles out, 70 miles out from Cincinnati, I'll bring y'all back on board definitely. Let's set the heading bug before I cut you all loose here. This would drive you crazy. Because, like, right here. Okay. Because I have a hard time finding this button. And I'm looking right at it. Here it is right here. This is brought up heading right here. So this is your heading indicator. It was straight on that, but it's like I glance over everything and I can't get it right. You know what I mean? Okay, we're up 213 now. She's still down in the rear a little bit. She's not hydroplating. So anyway, I'll monitor it, guys. Y'all take a break. I'll be back with you on the down speed of this. I should have given you the current. Let me give you the current mileage here. Current mileage is 529 nautical miles. So, I'll be back in a little while. Let's let this aircraft do its thing. See how she flies. See how she does an approach. Again, I want to work on that. Cockpit, the way the scenery looks out in front kind of throws me off. I don't know how or why, but it does to me. These things are supposed to make sure you're straight. Like I'm supposed to come over this way. Well, no, not that way. Not that way either. Or if I'm like right here in front of the cockpit seat, I should go back a little bit, which would be right there, I guess. All right. It is what it is. I'll see you on the downwind, and bear with us. We'll check it out coming into Cincinnati, okay? I'll see you on the flip-flop. All right, everybody, how's it going? I had lost track. I was watching this. Oh, God, I'll tell you a little bit later. I got to get down. I know that for a fact. I'm 51 miles away from my destination. All right, let's see here. We need to get down, so we need to get to the altitude bar. Get on down. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Look at this. This is going to be a rough one, y'all. I got to do a rapid descent. Rapid. Bring it up a little bit here. Yeah, I got to get down. Let's see here. All right, here we go. Going down. Pulling throttle back. Putting in a real rapid descent here. Anyway, guys, I was watching this Fulton County. This prosecutor's got her world in a deep in trouble, and I'm amazed at the court proceeding going on right now. So I just shut the TV off because I'm losing concentration of what I'm supposed to be doing here. Excuse me, I had to burp there, but anyway, we're going to land here in Cincinnati here shortly, and we're going to get some lunch there. Maybe pick a flight up out of here. I'd like to head over to Texas, but we'll see what's going on. We might go to another destination. We'll have to see. But anyway, hope everybody's doing great this afternoon. Coming up on about 11:40 right now, and yeah, just been watching a little TV while this flight went on, monitoring the flight, and it's been going pretty good. It has been going good. I have to say that. Coming out of 15 now. And currently, let's check the, how far are we at? 33.9, well, 7. Coming on 32 right now. But yeah, we need to get her down. Get her down. Let's bring the map up here. You know, I see another line, the white line here. Let's find out what's going on there. I don't know why the white line's in there, but we are set up for runway. What is it? Runway 21 left. Is it 21 left? I should have went, or 21 right? Yeah, I think I should have wrote down 21 right. But we're set up for 21 left. We'll take it. Um, but anyway, we've got the ILS frequency, but that was a waste of time because what's going on and with this aircraft, I can't call it. Okay, we're redlining her now. So we're going to try to bring out the paddles. The paddles do work. Let's just see if we can do that here. There we go. That'll slow us up a little bit. Coming down. Speed's coming down. Out of 250, 259. Altitude coming out of 8,000. And we'll level off at 8, but we need to bring it down some more because we're not very far from our destination. Bring the paddles back in. We need to slow it down. This thing is pretty sprucey on the gas, man. I ain't lying. Get her down some more. Let's get her down to, whoa. Well, I tell you what, this thing's fast. Bring her down to 5,000. Bring her back on throttle again. Not too much. Don't want those to come out. All right. But the flight went pretty good. She held its own. She was level. Had to adjust the speed with the throttle because I don't have a auto throttle. Things they need to work on this aircraft. I'll tell you this. It's definitely the speed increase and decrease. They need to work on that. Another thing they need to work on is the instruments. The instruments like if the aircraft's over speeding, it will jump the altitude. You can't do that. It would just right then it would automatically go to that altitude. Then the throttles would cut back. They're supposed to. Like some aircraft, they do that all the time, you know? All right, bring the throttles up a little bit, not much. Try to stay at 250, but that's going to be a pain in the butt. 15 out. Said 21 left. And that's going to be right here on the dial, about right here. And we'll flank it out a little bit to the right. And then we'll bring it back in. How about that? Let's see what we can do here. About a little bit to the west. And we're going to hit the heading bar. And there we go. Speed's holding about 235. see an airport over here, I think, but I don't think that's our airport. Need to get up a little bit more to figure that one out. 100 miles out. So, yeah, I think that's this right here. What I see off the left right now. And when we get about right here, we ought to be able to see the airport. I've got somebody tail grabbing me on the map right now. I don't know if he's above me or below me, or it's just an F-16, or I don't know. I don't know if that was an airport or not. I think that was the river there. That was. I don't know. I could be wrong. That right there. That's another airport. Okay. Haven't had many too good landings with this aircraft. I'm going to try to change that on this landing. I'm going to try to do a good landing. So we'll see what happens. Okay, there's an airport right there. Which, that our airport? Oh no, that can't be our airport. No. What airport is that? Our airport's right here. And I'm not seeing this on the, it must be an Air Force base. Could it be an Air Force base? I don't know. That's kind of a hard one. It would be off the left wing right now. We're currently 10 miles from our airport. I don't know why she's going to turn. Let's take the autopilot off. Autopilot off. He's getting ready to bank. I have no idea why, but let's take the aircraft over. Put a click of flap down. And let's see where we're at here. Okay, yeah, I guess that was our airport, guys. We are past it right now. So we're going to click another thing of flap. And we're going to come on into Cincinnati. We'll definitely circle back around to runway 21 left, which looking at the airport and trying to figure that out. I got two runways side by side. So the two runways side by side on the other side got to be 2-1. Let me look at my yeah, that's definitely it. It's got to be. Okay, so we'll come around for 2-1. Or we'll figure it out on the approach in. Getting a little bit of hesitation there. Not much. Coming down pretty slow. Alright, let's see our speed now. 243. As long as we don't get over 250, we're okay. FAA don't mind that, I guess. Okay, let's hit the FD button, make sure everything's off. There we go. Let's line her up level here. Take a look outside. She starts climbing on her own. Trying to figure it out. That I think that's a taxiway on the next to the runway that's confusing me from a left and a right. I could be wrong. We're 2-1 left. So we'll turn back towards the airport here shortly. Okay, let's get full advantage use of the video, the visual here. Our speed 170. Wow. Okay, we're gonna go full flap. And we're gonna go gear now. Yeah, I'm pushing gear down now and I can't get it. There we go. Okay, let's take a look at our stuff in the cockpit now. Yeah, 2-1. Okay, I see what the problem is. 2-1 left and 2-1 right is over there. So we need to bear it off this way and then we need to cut it back in. Speed 147. Keep the speed up, Jimmy. Definitely. We don't want to get down to 119 like we messed up before. And this is the runway we want right here for 2-1. Alright, so we need to get it down, which seems pretty difficult to do. Let's see what our 157. There we go. We're going to glide it on in now because we got good speed. We're going to pull the nose back a little bit. She's rocky. Yeah, the controls don't spawn real good on this aircraft. We're 115. We're definitely on a drop here in a second here. We got the wings flared out. We're 96 miles right there. See? We're on the ground. Wasn't a real good landing, but we'll take it. We're on the ground safe. And we'll call ATC for a taxi. Welcome to Cincinnati. Pretty airport. Got a little lake in the middle. All right, let's hold it right here and we'll call ATC. Let's do that. Oh. All right, everybody, let's do our taxi here. Y'all want to leave me comments about what you think about the aircraft, the Challenger 350? Give me a shout on that. Let me know what you think. If you have the aircraft, tell me what you think about it. I'm really skeptical about it now, but like I said, after hearing the feedback that I have gotten from the tutorials out there on the aircraft is really, really sketchy right now. And I don't know. It just, guys, y'all need to fix this airport, boy. Flight Simulator needs to tighten it up. You got a lot of grass showing up. You know, I hope that's not my graphics that are doing that. I don't think it is. I'm doing a fast taxi down here. But yeah, yeah, there's a runway right there. That's kind of strange for a runway to be there. All right, we'll get in the cockpit now because we definitely got a marshaller there. Tell me to go to the left more. All right, we'll lock her down here. Brakes locked, lights off, and let's bring in the reverse thrusters and cut engine. All right, guys, enjoyed the flight. Definitely did. If you have any comments or anything about the aircraft or anywhere you want me to fly, I'll fly it. It doesn't matter. Like to move over to Texas somewhere and all that, but we'll see how it goes. It's going all right with the aircraft, but I don't like the handling. I don't like the handling. It just, I'll probably make this a short tutorial about this aircraft. I think I'll do maybe 3 more flights and that's it. And we'll take it from there, okay? All right, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Might catch a flight out of here later on this afternoon. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.